Unit 5. Work-life balance. Reading. Finding a balance. A. Separate work from home. It is important for people to separate their work life from their home life. At the end of the workday, people should focus on the fact that this is also the end of that activity or task. Mothers and fathers both often need to work, but they have to balance their family and work. Parents who work should make sure that they spend enough quality time with their children. B. Don't carry work around. Many people find it difficult to get the balance right between their work and their free time. Modern technology means that some people can be at work wherever they are. People can carry laptops and phones with them at all times, which means that they can read their emails even in their free time. This allows many people to have more flexible working hours or to work from home. The problem is that some companies find it so easy to contact people that they expect them to be available for work all the time. Even people who are relaxing at home may get an important call from work that they have to answer. C. Take a break. Although most workers enjoy what they do, people need rest as well. Some people work such long hours that they may suffer from stress. This can lead to a lack of sleep and feeling exhausted at work. People should remember that athletes who train for a competition always take breaks, so why should they not do the same from work? A break can also help to limit the number of days they need to take off because of illness. D. Ask for help. Everyone has times when work can be difficult. If you have a problem at work, ask your manager for advice. He or she should be able to help you. This is often the best way out of stressful situations. It is part of a manager's job to help people with their problems. Listening. Listen to some freelance workers talking about their work. Speaker 1. I'm a freelance writer. I have just had my first child, so I'm too busy to go to work every day. What I like about freelance work is that you can choose how much work you want to do. Before my son was born, I worked very hard. Sometimes I worked so hard that I had to work until late at night. Now, I'm only doing a few hours of work a day. Later, as my son gets older, I'll increase the amount of work that I do. The problem with being a freelance worker is that you don't always get regular work. There are times when you can't work hard enough to live comfortably. Also, it can be hard to make money and look after my family. Speaker 2. When I was younger, I worked such long hours that I didn't have any time to myself. The best thing about freelance work is that you can choose your working hours. When you don't have to go to an office each day, you can manage your time. Because you're working for yourself, you can make your own timetable. But of course it is very important that you get the work done on time. You must meet the deadlines.
Speaker 3. When I moved away from the city I was working in, I had to make a difficult decision, either to find a new job, or to carry on working for the same company, but freelance. I'm a book designer, so my job is one which can be done almost anywhere. All I need is a computer and the internet, and I can do my job wherever I want to. I need to travel to meetings, but I can take my work with me. When you're a freelance worker, you can choose where you want to do your job. Speaker 4, I'm a freelance project manager for a big organization. I work on lots of different projects. The best thing about working freelance is that I can choose exactly which projects to take on. I find my own clients, so I usually look for the ones that provide the most interesting projects. The disadvantage of this is that you can't always find new clients to work with when you are freelance. If you are working for an organization, they find the clients for you. Speaker 5, I'm a freelance accountant. I like my job, but it sometimes gets lonely working on your own. It is more sociable when you are working in an office. Also, freelance workers have to do their own accounts. For an accountant that's not a problem, but I know other freelance workers who find doing their job and doing their accounts is too difficult for them to do on their own. Definitions. Balance is when two equal things are treated as though they are equally important. Suffer, have an illness or health problem. Stressful, making you worried and unable to relax. Take days off, not go to work for a period of time. Limit, keep something less than a particular amount. Lack, when you do not have enough of something. Accounts, a record of the money that a company or person has received and spent. Deadline, a date or time by which you must finish something. Client, someone who pays a person or organization for services or advice. Freelance, working independently for several different organizations. Organization, a group of people with a particular purpose such as a business. Take on, start being responsible for. Sociable, friendly and likes to be with other people. Regular, repeated, normal or usual. Separate, to divide into two or more parts. Stress, a continuous feeling of worry about work or your personal life that stops you from relaxing. Task, a piece of work that someone has to do. Study these examples well. People suffer a lot from social problems. My brother is more sociable than me. He gets on with people quickly. It was hot, so I took off my jacket. The plane took off at 4:30. Her sports career took off after she won the competition. I can't take off any time this week. He was able to take his father off perfectly. I always take off my doll's hair. Sleeping for enough at night hours allows you to have a fresh day. My father's let me go with my friend on a picnic. Remember to do your homework regularly. She always reminds me of her mother. He felt a sharp pain in his knee. Her eyes ached from lack of sleep. He must balance his family and work. Make, made, made. Make timetable, make a plan, make a will, make a mistake, make a difference, make a mess, make a habit, make comments, make guess, make a fortune, make a noise, make a decision. Do, did, done. Do work, do a job, do accounts, do well, do badly, do research, do without, do the cooking, do the shopping, do without, do sports, to do with. Get, got. Get money, get a prize, get a letter, get an email, get work. Language functions. Asking for reasons, can you tell me why? Is that the reason? What did you choose her for? What's the reason for why? giving reasons. It's because that's one of the reasons, mainly because. 4. 2/3 reasons. To start with, firstly / secondly, because.
Accountancy, accountant, accounts. Activity, actor. Admire, advantages. Advice, alarm clock. Allow, amount. Anywhere. Argue. Athletes. Available. Mainly. Manage. Management. Manager. Medicine. Meetings. Nationality. Occupation. Organization. Own. Parents. Particular. Pessimistic. Positive. Provide. Balance. Balanced. Book designer. Break. Calm. Choice. Choose. Client. Company. Competition. Contact. Deadline. Decision. Disadvantages. Equal. Equality. Purpose. Purpose. Quality. Questionnaire. Reasons. Recipe. Record. Regular. Regularity. Regularly. Relax. Remember. Remind. Respect. Rest. Revision. Equally. Exhausted. Expect. Firefighter. Flexible. Free time. Freelance. Graduates. Gym. Helpful. Illness. Improve. Increase. Independent. Independently. Interrupt. Services. Sociable. Social. Society. Spectators. Stadium. Stress. Stressful. Suffer. Task. Technology. Thoughts. Times. Timetable. Tips. Together. Interview. Lack. Ladder. Laptop. Laugh. Laughter. Limit. Limited. Lonely. Traditionally. Train. Treat. Unknown. Weightlifting. Well known. Wherever. Workers. Worries. Prepositions and expressions. A fear of. Advantages of. Ask for. At the end of. Available for. Bad for. On time. On you own. Pay for. Reason for. Remind of. Responsible for. Carry on. Difficult for. Disadvantages of. Find, for. Focus on. Help, with. Important for. Lack of. Lead to. Look after. Look for. Move away from. A sports team. Ask for advice. Become successful. Contact people. Separate from. Spend with. Stop from. Suffer from. Take off. Take on. The problem with. Train for. Work for. Work in. Work on. Work with. Live comfortably. Make a cake. Make a decision. Make a timetable. Do accounts. Do work, a job. Fall asleep. Feel exhausted. Freelance work. Freelance worker. Freelance writer. Get a call. Get older. Get the balance. Health problems. Home life. Limit the number. Make money. Make sure. Manage your time. Meet the deadlines. Quality time. Regular work. Sports career. Take breaks. Take on projects. Time management. Work freelance. Work life. Working hours.